भावना का साज आत्मा हिंद की पहचान है, हिंदी आशीष वचन वाणी की पहचान है. Hello everyone and namaste. Today I'm going to deliver a talk on National Hindi Divas. Though it's Hindi Divas, I'm delivering the talk in English as majority of the people of Meghalaya are well versed in English, and through this medium we can reach out to people about the significance of Hindi as the national language and promote its usage. There are actually two separate days dedicated to the language and its history. Some people still confuse World Hindi Day with the National Hindi Divas. The World Hindi Day is aimed at promoting Hindi at global level, and every year January 10th is marked to commemorate the anniversary of the first World Hindi Conference that took place in 1975 in Nagpur. On the other hand, September 14th is celebrated as Hindi Divas when Hindi got an exalted status in India, was adopted as the official language of the country, and as the patriotic reminder to Indian population of the common roots and unity. Hindi was adopted by the Indian leaders as a symbol of national identity during the struggle for freedom. Being one of the most diverse nations in the world, India is a place where numerous traditions, customs, religions, and languages flourish. And among all the languages, Hindi is considered the chief as well as the widely spoken in India and enjoys the status of Rashtra Bhasha. In today's highly commercialized environment, where people are forgetting their roots, Hindi Divas plays a significant role. The importance of the day can also be scaled to the need to spread and propagate the language. This particular act of importance was started in 1953 on September 14th by the Rashtra Bhasha Prachar Samiti Wardha. Hindi is the fourth most spoken language in the world after English, Spanish, and Mandarin. Article 343 of the Indian Constitution stated that the official language of the Union is Hindi in Devanagari script instead of the extant English. Later, a constitutional amendment, the Official Languages Act 1963, allowed for the constitution of English alongside Hindi in the Indian government indefinitely until legislation decides to change it. The form of numerals to be used for the official purposes of the Union are the international form of Indian numerals. If we go back to history, the word Hindi gets its roots from the term Hind, a Persian word which refers to land of river Indus. If we trace the origin of Hindi, we may find the root lies in the Indo-European family branching into the Indo-Aryan subfamily division. For many ages, the language has become the improvised version of its original form. People like Beohar Rajendra Simha, Hazari Prasad Dwivedi, Kaka Kalekar, Maithili Sharan Gupt, and Seth Govind Das lobbied hard in favor of Hindi to be made the official language of India. In fact, on the 50th birthday of Beohar Rajendra Simha, that is 14 September 1949, Hindi was adopted as one of the official languages of the Republic of India. Every year on Hindi Divas, the President of India presents the Raj Bhasha Awards to the people for their contributions towards the language at a ceremony in Delhi, and writers, authors, and exceptional literary marvels in Hindi are recognized on the same day. Some of the points of consideration in this award include personal work towards the Hindi language, spreading the language far and wide, usage of the language in different contexts, etc. What is unique about this award is that literary heroes from other languages also are given credit on the same day. Around 258 million people proudly call Hindi their mother tongue, mostly the North Indians. The language was initially derived from the Sanskrit language. Hindi is thus not just spoken in the Indian subcontinent but different parts of the world in the US, UK, UAE, Uganda, Nepal, Pakistan, Mauritius, Bangladesh, etc. An unbelievable 78% of the population in India knows and speaks Hindi. This is indeed a considerable number for a nation that is multilingual in its roots. It is one of the 22 scheduled languages of Republic of India. The decision was then accepted and it became a part of the Indian Constitution on January 26, 1950. You may be aware that our great nation is now just few weeks away from the 75th anniversary of Indian independence, that is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has often shared his vision of building a new Atmanirbhar Bharat by the year 2022. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence of progressive India. One of the key aspects of the synergistic programming is to recall the contribution of the freedom fighters, including the unsung heroes of the freedom struggle. All India Radio has launched a unique innovative program, Azadi Ka Safar Akashvani Ke Saath, on national as well as regional channels from 16th August 2021. The 5 minutes daily capsule based on eminent freedom fighters gives an account of major historical and political events of the day and is being aired at 8:20 a.m. in Hindi, 8:50 a.m. in English and 9:05 in Garo language. Department of Higher Education and Department of School Education and Literacy have planned various activities under Azadi Ke Amrit Mahotsav, under which celebration of Hindi DIWAS is one. Schools and colleges in India on this day organize literary and cultural programs like poems, essays and recitation competitions in Hindi where all students participate. These encourage students to take part and celebrate the language and be proud of it. But unfortunately, there is a dismal state of Hindi language usage in our country. People are to realize that somebody who speaks the authentic Hindi language is not the one who is left behind in the society. Instead, is the one who deep down inside is taking ahead the uniqueness of this beautiful language. The significance of the language lies in connecting the citizens of India, and this rich language is the base of many words in other languages too. Hindi is one of the oldest and the most influential languages in the world, and we should take pride in speaking this language. We, the citizens of India, should come forward and join hands in promoting Hindi language and stay connected for the progress of this language. Thus, the celebration of Hindi Divas holds a lot of significance in the country. अपनाए भाषा अपनाए, आओ मिलकर एक साथ सब हिंदी दिवस मनाएं. Jai Hind and thank you.